Well, g'day, I'm JB and welcome to part 2 of our adventure out at the Cobaw State Forest. Make sure you stick around and check out what we get up to. Well, I'm staring down the Maxtrex tyres, going down to about 24 psi. Yeah, it's pretty dry here, so I'm expecting quite a lot of traction.
G'day guys, Adam here, ADM Motors, Nuts About 4 Drive. I wanted to show you something with the batteries on the older model 200 series Land Cruisers. They originally came out from factory with 2 batteries, on one on the driver's side and one on the passenger side over there. Ultimately, these 2 batteries on the older model was actually designed as start batteries. So a lot of people sort of got them to begin with and thought they had auxiliary batteries in there. They're not auxiliary batteries. These are actually start batteries. They are linked together by a cable that runs from the positive to the positive on this side, and it's basically, you've got to consider this as a single battery. The alternator, the system in the car, will actually see this as one single battery, but it's just a bigger stronger capacity battery. If we then look over at this other 200 series that we've got over here, this one has actually been fitted with a dual battery system. So basically what's happened is that cable from the battery on the left hand side has now been disconnected from the battery on the driver's side here, and you can see that because here is the positive terminal, which it's got just a cap on it. So this is actually not connected to that battery at all. Basically there's one battery now as a start battery, which is a very, very strong cranking capacity battery, and then this second battery has now become an auxiliary battery to run camp lighting and what have you. It's being charged by its charging system up here, and all the fuses are coming off the auxiliary battery. So any camp lighting, any air compressors, Anderson plugs, whatever wants to run off the second battery for camping is now coming off here. So this is a true dual battery system, but both batteries have actually been separated. Hope that helps, because there's still a little bit of confusion about that sort of stuff. The later model, or the new 200 series Land Cruiser, has actually now gone into a single start battery, so back to a standard sort of system. But and they've left this void here, so that if you ever want to fit an auxiliary battery, there is now a void there for that. But hopefully that helps with a little bit of confusion on these vehicles. Stay on all fours and go nuts.
DEA Performance, the performance exhaust, suspension and modification specialists. Australian-made performance automotive exhausts. High-quality stainless steel exhausts and accessories for four-wheel drives. Exhausts for classic and vintage cars. Custom units to your specs. And because we wholesale to the public, we've got the cheapest prices, but with the performance quality you need. And we don't just make them, we install them as well. DEA Performance, Australian-made exhausts.
G'day guys, JB here from 4x4 Adventure Club. Found this great product a few months ago. I'd like to talk to you about it. I've got Ian Seers here from RotaBBQ. So Ian, tell us a little bit about your product.
Yeah, JB, RotaBBQ is mainly a camping barbecue. We used over open fires. It's fully made out of stainless steel. You can, the main features are that you can just swing it over the fire like that, and the grill rotates and this rotor arm rotates, so you can move your food or your meat around wherever you like, including right off the fire, so you're not burning yourself or you're dishing up or anything. You can also put a bit more wood on the fire, and as the fire comes up you can just easily lift it up, and as the fire burns away just lower the grill down over the fire like that. And again, take it off to serve your food.
Oh, that's awesome. And what other products do you have, or accessories that can go along with the RotaBBQ?
We've also got a fire pit. So when you can't light a fire out while you're travelling, or even in your backyard, you can have the fire pit there to light your own fire in. And then the RotaBBQ, it all supports off the same stake, so you can still use the RotaBBQ to go with it.
So you could use heat beads as well then, couldn't you?
Yeah, sure, heat beads, yeah, that's fine. There's also a light pole attachment, so when you get caught cooking in the dark, light pole sits up here and shines down on the grill and lights your food up. That's really good. You can also swing that around, just use it as a general camping light or a workspace light for chopping up firewood. Quite handy, that one.
Oh, well, that sounds great, Ian. I've used your RotaBBQ a couple of times. Is there any final things about the RotaBBQ you'd like to tell us?
Oh, only that it's just a three-piece unit. The grill simply comes off like that. Packs away to nothing in the back of your car. We've got a bag here that you can slide that in to keep the grease off your stuff. The rotor arm comes off the stake, that can slide over the top there, and the two of those just roll away into the corner of your car, and it basically packs up to nothing.
Awesome. So where do we find the RotaBBQ?
We're mainly online at websites www.rotabbq.com.au, or at a few of the trade shows we get along to, and we hope we can see you there.
That sounds great. I reckon it's your shout for lunch.
Okay, we'll get cooking then.
Gently, that's it, you're going to drop off now. You're going to lift up.
Sweet.
Are you about to lift up? That's it. Right down to there. That's class.
Looking there, Tim. Yeah. Straight up. Straight now, mate. Straight. A little bit of the right.
Wait.
Left side. Get it drop now. Keep it straight. Good right. Don't get it drop up. Straight now, mate. Keep it straight. Beautiful. Perfect. Down. Straight down. Straight up. Straight down there.
DEA Performance, the performance exhaust, suspension and modification specialists. Australian-made performance automotive exhausts. High-quality stainless steel exhausts and accessories for four-wheel drives. Exhausts for classic and vintage cars. Custom units to your specs. And because we wholesale to the public, we've got the cheapest prices, but with the performance quality you need. And we don't just make them, we install them as well. DEA Performance, Australian-made exhausts.
Left hand down.
Well, unfortunately that's all we've got time for on this episode of 4x4 Adventure Club. Hope you enjoyed watching. If you have, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook. I'm JB, and we'll catch you next week on 4x4 Adventure Club.